Our guest today is a 6'2" quarterback out of the University of Delaware.
Yeah!
The 2018 AP Coach of the Year. He's a two-time Super Bowl champion.
Yeah!
And the current offensive coordinator for the Kansas City Chiefs. 92%ers, please welcome Matt Nagy!
What's up, fellas? What's going on? How great is this?
This is awesome.
Appreciate you jumping on with us, dude.
No doubt. When Trav takes them off to the side and starts talking to them in his own lingo of how to run a certain route, that's like 10 times his weight in gold versus what any of us coaches are going to tell these guys. And he doesn't have to do that. He's the greatest tight end, to ever play the game. Jace, you're the greatest center to ever play the game. I mean, that's an unbelievable tandem. And for me to be able to coach you guys.
The podcast kicked off like any other, with light banter about sports, summer plans, and upcoming holidays. But Jason, always the curious one, quickly shifted gears. "Hey," he said, eyeing his brother, "you kinda disappeared last week. Were you at the Rhode Island mansion?" Travis let out a laugh. Not exactly off the grid, just had a little family reunion there. Jason raised an eyebrow, pausing to piece it together. Wait, a family reunion? At Taylor's Rhode Island mansion. Travis grinned. Jason's jaw dropped. Yeah, Travis continued. It was intimate, emotional, not just some backyard hangout. Taylor's grandparents, aunts, uncles, cousins, people you almost never see in public, were all there. He went on to describe meeting Taylor's grandmother, the same one she referenced on her folklore album. She was sharp, really funny, and super smart. Travis said, "She kept calling me that big NFL guy with good manners," he added with a laugh, making Jason crack up too. Then came the kicker. Travis mentioned that Taylor's parents, Scott and Andrea, had invited him to sit between them at the family dinner. Jason practically fell out of his chair. "Hold on," he said. "You were seated between Scott and Andrea Swift at dinner? Dude, that's family." Travis nodded, visibly moved. He shared that on Monday night, the Swifts played a childhood memory game, and Taylor asked him to take part. "I told them about the first time I saw her perform live, just her and a guitar," Travis said, his voice softening. "The whole room went quiet. Then her dad stood up, walked over, and poured me a glass of wine." He paused. I think that was his way of saying, "Welcome to the family." The podcast took an emotional and unexpected turn as Jason's reaction escalated from amused curiosity to stunned disbelief. His eyes widened as he leaned in and said, "Bro, that's not just acceptance. That's like a formal introduction to the family. You're being introduced, not as a guest, but as someone important. You realize that, right?" Jason shook his head, half laughing in disbelief. "You're moving fast, man. I mean, I had to wait almost a year before Kylie's family invited me to Thanksgiving dinner. And you're sitting at the Swift family reunion in Rhode Island, just months in? Like, what even is this?" Travis chuckled, visibly humbled. "Honestly, I didn't see it coming either," he admitted. "Taylor told me that being invited to the Rhode Island reunion meant I'm no longer just a guest in her life. I'm someone who belongs." That hit me. Jason practically slammed his hand on the table, unable to contain his reaction. "That's it. That's the sign, man. You're in. Marriage is just a matter of time now." As the podcast continued, the mood shifted from playful teasing to something deeper. Travis opened up about the final night of the reunion, a moment that clearly left a lasting impression on him. He described how, after dinner, the entire Swift family gathered on the beach to watch fireworks under the stars. Just when he thought the night couldn't get more surreal, Taylor sat down at a piano set up by the house and played a brand new, unreleased song. "She told me it might make the next album," Travis said, his voice soft with wonder. "It was just her, the keys, and the waves in the background. No cameras, no crowds. Just that moment." Jason's jaw dropped. "What?" he shouted, practically falling out of his chair. "You got to hear a demo of Taylor Swift's new song, with fireworks on a beach in Rhode Island? I'm losing my mind here." Travis burst out laughing while Jason leaned back in his seat, clearly overwhelmed. "Next time, I'm coming with you," Jason declared. "I don't even need a seat at the main table. I'll sit in the kitchen and help chop vegetables or peel apples. I just want to feel what that's like." Listeners were just as captivated. The moment the episode dropped, social media exploded. Fans flooded X, formerly Twitter, with reactions sending hashtags like #NewHeightsPodcast, #Travis Rhode Island, and #Kelce Swift Reunion trending within hours. Memes and fan reactions poured in. One tweet read, "Jason Kelce is all of us hearing that Travis went to a private Swift family reunion. He's the voice of the people." Another user posted a photo of Travis laughing from the podcast and captioned it, "The national son-in-law is officially confirmed." Speculation soared. Fans pointed to the Rhode Island trip, the dinner with Taylor's parents, and the private beach performance as proof that the relationship had entered a whole new chapter. "There's definitely a ring," one viral post declared. "It's just not public yet." Suddenly, this wasn't just a podcast episode. It was a cultural moment. A real-life love story unfolding in real time, complete with fireworks, music, and the unmistakable sound of something deeper taking root.